Okay then guys, we're in the first Descendant and we've got loads of news to go through with additional distribution of Twitch drops, which is probably the greatest thing that we've seen for a little while. On top of that, open world and mounts among features that devs are considering to add in the first Descendant, which will be quite an interesting partake to say the least. We've got an article from .esports where they had a bit of an interview going on and some hilarious posts coming from Reddit. Nonetheless, if you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be gratefully appreciated. Now we are doing a giveaway for 1060 caliber here in today's video, so if you want to get involved with it, make sure that you get involved by sticking a peach comment in the comment section. A peach emoji will get you in there and we'll announce the winner next Sunday via the Discord of the giveaway announcement sector. Obviously I was at Bloodfest yesterday, great event, massive rock art, was incredible, so we didn't announce the winner from last week, but we will announce it today, so don't panic. Nonetheless, let's dive on into what we've got going on today. So starting off, the first Descendant posted up a tweet that stated additional distribution of Twitch drops rewards. We have identified an issue with one of the rewards from the Twitch drops event, which ran from July 2nd to July 29th, was distributed in a smaller quantity than originally announced. It was announced on the event page that participants would receive 2 violet Twitch paints as a reward for 90 minutes of viewership. However, we identified that some participants only received 1. To address this, we'll be distributing the additional violet Twitch paint to those affected. Please refer to the details below for more information. Now, this is obviously only a small little update to it. You can claim it by logging in, and you can then claim the additional violet Twitch paint from Albion in the mailbox. Now, if you're like me, we have the link account issue, which meant that it kept restarting the game, so I don't have any Twitch drops because every time I linked my account, it would restart me, and I refuse to lose all of that money's worth. Let me know if you guys are still having the same problem with the link account issues. I think it's a little bit of a cop-out because I haven't even seen them address it. It's a little bit of a nightmare, but hopefully something comes from it at some stage. I mean, it's got to, right? You can't literally just put it on a basis of not being able to link the account forever. There's absolutely no way. Nonetheless, .esports has an article that they put up where open world and mounts among features that devs are considering adding to the first Descendant. They were quite blessed enough to be able to get some questions asked about the first Descendant and potential additions to the game. Now, they start off by talking about traversal utilities right here when it states the grappling hook is one of the main traversal utilities in the first Descendant. While you can modify it using modules, we asked Nexon about the possibility of an open world in the first Descendant and maybe even mounts to take world traversal to a new level. Now, they stated, we are still considering the open world and mounts. The developer responded via email. Nothing has been decided yet. Interestingly, they added that we should look forward to the utility companion in Season 2. Now, obviously, this is going to be absolutely huge when it comes to mounts, utility companions and stuff like that. It could be absolutely massive. You could be looking more down the realm of a World of Warcraft style-esque player base, which would be very, very interesting to have that inside of a looter-shooter genre. It would be incredible to see. Let me know your opinions on mounts, utility companions and stuff like that via the comment section below. I think it would be an interesting conversation, but they go on to completely state here, we don't know what exactly the utility companion is, but on the first Descendant roadmap revealed earlier this month, it's listed as one of the main Season 2 additions. It seems the utility companion could be aiding us in multiple ways, including traversal. Now, they also spoke about the mega dungeon in this as well, because this is probably one of the biggest pieces that we can expect from Season 2, and it sounds absolutely incredible. But they go on to state here, the Mega Dungeon is another exciting addition that we can expect in Season 2. The first Descendant is a game that you can play almost entirely solo, but we were curious whether Nexon plans to introduce co-op dungeons and raids. The development team has made efforts to ensure that the game can be fully enjoyed in solo play, the developer stated. However, Nexon highlighted the main focus is on online co-op, as it believes cooperative play will be more fun. This might mean that the dungeon is more co-op focused than other missions. Either way, it would be great to see more activities with mechanics like the Hangman Void Inset battle that requires teamwork, but are not as intense as raids in Destiny 2. That was quite a big one, and I think that personally for me it would work really, really well as long as they had more of an in-game concept art of being able to actually work through mechanics. I think a lot of the time we go into matchmaking inside of this game and for some reason it just doesn't operate the same way. raids in Destiny 2 were a little bit less the way that they were planned out to be, and you had to kind of go in with a fire team, which meant that if you didn't have people to go in with, then you weren't really going in there. So you got to find that happy medium someplace or another. But another hot topic of discussion is microtransactions. The first Descendant was slammed at launch for having greedy microtransactions and the ability to buy endgame items like the energy activators for pricey high movements. While Nexon said it doesn't have an update regarding microtransactions, it highlighted the team is consistently looking for ways we can improve the first Descendant in order to make players' experience more enjoyable based on player feedback. Nexon have already addressed multiple issues raised by the community in the latest patches, including improved Void Shard grind over the most recent hotfixes. As long as the community keeps giving feedback, the developers will likely look into it. So make sure that you stay vocal. They have been really listening to the community base for the most part, even though sometimes they are getting it a little bit misconstrued and reading between the lines a little bit funky. That might be because of some of the community feeding back a little bit oddly, but nonetheless, there's something that they are definitely going to be looking into. So let me know all your opinions via the comment section below. It seems that the first Descendant is not going anywhere, and it's looking to be more of a franchise base with a massive future ahead. Fingers crossed they actually manage to sustain that though, because realistically it's really difficult to be able to sustain a looter shooter game in today's day and age, and the fact that they're still sitting at around 50,000 players concurrent and at peaks of around 80,000, it's really nice to see that they're still bossing on the top spots. Nonetheless though, inside of Reddit, it's been a hilarious few days as loads of things are seeming to be going on. Couple of issues and something that we need to have a chat about, which is this right here. I think the new character has been leaked. Never seen this guy before. Now this is SMO. A lot of you guys maybe don't use him, maybe don't have him, and that would explain a lot, because I think in my entire time playing this game, I've maybe seen 2 of them. It's actually hilarious, but this guy is an absolute beast, and if you do happen to unlock him, there's a lot of things that you guys can do to be able to run him up with a high damage output. But yeah, have you got SMO? Let me know. Anyway, something that there was a bit of an issue with just yesterday was this right here. It says, wait, there's a queue now. Now, it does seem to be a bit of an issue when logging in. States that the server is crowded, registering you into a queue number 505. Now, a lot of people are having queue number 505 or 555. But it just seems to be, if you just keep pumping into it, cancelling it and restarting it, you get a couple of error messages and then it just lets you straight in. I don't really understand what's going on with it. They haven't addressed this problem just yet, but maybe we'll see something over the next 24 hours or so. Make sure you stay tuned to the channel to find out exactly what that is. But one thing which is annoying a lot of players right now, myself included, is the bloody 59-minute double freeze. It's the most annoying bug in the game, yet as far as I can tell, the devs haven't acknowledged it anywhere. Is it possible that they're somehow still not aware of it? Now, there is a few different speculations going around inside of the community right now as to why this is happening. A lot of you guys will see this all the bloody time, but smart people that understand Unreal Engine and coding are saying that it is trash collection problem that is an easy fix apparently, and others are speculating that it's the anti-cheat. I'm not too sure exactly what it is, but the comment sections of this post are kind of going into a theory module, so if you want to put your 2 cents in, feel free to go and have a conversation with them. There's a lot of people in there all talking about it, trying to figure out what it is exactly. But if it is a trash collection problem, then that shouldn't be a very difficult fix for them. It just means that there's some file movements that need to be issued out every hour. That's so bloody annoying. It does my nut in. It makes me panic and think that something's wrong with my PC on the hour, every hour. It's hilarious. But one thing that isn't hilarious is this right here. This right here is the reactor dude. Yep. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. The Bissell Void Fusion reactors inside of the Vespers Lost Supply Depot. And we also have the same problem with the White Knight Gulch. You can see right here that the damage input for this is hilarious. It has as much HP as an intercept boss ran solo. You need to make this make sense, man, because this HP levels are absolutely ridiculous. Apparently, the White Knight Gulch has something like 120 KK HP if you believe the damage dealt window at the end. Dude's got more HP HP than most Colossi. It's absolutely mental that they have more HP than a lot of the Colossi. Makes no sense to me whatsoever, and it doesn't really need to be that way. It's not the harder side of content, and I don't really understand what the programming is for that one. It makes no sense to me at all. Let me know your views. Let me know your views. Nonetheless, that's unfortunately all we've got time for today. If you haven't already, smash that like button and subscribe with post notifications turned on. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. I appreciate your faces. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the clouds.